host Nino again, back with another episode of Visuals for the Culture. I'm telling you, man, the Bronx is going crazy right now, bro. Like, like I said, I don't know if they mixing the perks with the dust or what, but the Bronx is going crazy, bro. Bro, crazy. Like, like what's going on? Kids is getting hit, but whatever. I got a couple stories for you today, a couple updates. So let's get into that right now. So, first update. We heading uptown, North Bronx. They say man arrested in shooting of the 5-year-old girl. That was on the corner of White Plains Road and 213th Street. So, here was the article says. One of the two suspects wanted in connection to the shooting of a 5-year-old girl in the Bronx arrested on Thursday, authorities said. Curtis White, 26, of the Bronx, was apprehended in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Southern District of New York. Austin Morrishow, a 25-year-old Bronx man who was also wanted in connection to the shooting, remains at large, authorities say. The men are each charged with one count of possession of ammunition after a felony conviction. Morrishow and White were both not permitted to possess a firearm or ammunition due to prior convictions. As alleged, the defendants fired 2 guns with ammunition that they were not allowed to possess, multiple times at 3 fleeing cars with innocent passengers inside, including a 5-year-old girl who was shot in the back. The shooting happened on June 30th at 213th Street and White Plains Road, where a group of people were gathered outside of a memorial for a person who had been shot and killed just a day earlier, according to authorities. The 5-year-old girl and her father were sitting in a vehicle waiting for the father's friends to arrive to attend a car show in Queens. As one of the father's friends pulled up next to the vehicle, the driver revved his engine, according to the criminal complaint. The victim's father cautioned his friend not to accelerate the car to avoid the vehicle backfiring and the sound being mistaken for gunshots, but it was too late. The silver sedan backfired, causing a group of individuals, including Morrishow and White, to scatter. Morrishow was seen on surveillance video taking cover behind a parked vehicle and firing a .40 caliber pistol multiple times at 3 cars, according to authorities. White allegedly ran down the street after the cars that were fleeing the gunshots and fired a .380 caliber pistol. The 5-year-old girl was seriously injured by the gunshot wound but survived. She will be expected to be released from the hospital. Chill. Bro. Kids, bro. I just spoke about the other shooting for my first video with the 2 little boys, the 2 little brothers, 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. They just got popped. Thank God they survived. And like the police that was over there, I mean, they picked up both of the kids and brought them to the hospital themselves. I ain't gonna lie, I commend them on that. You know what I'm saying? But I have another update too. Let's get into that one too. So the New York, the NYPD has released surveillance footage hunting 2 identified gunmen involved in a shooting at a Bronx park. It's the one I did yesterday, where 2 men and 2 young brothers became victims. The assailants seen fleeing the scene on a scooter are responsible for the attack that unfolded near East 193rd Street and Morris Avenue around 5:45 p.m. Tuesday. The suspects allegedly reported to approach a crowd, with one dismounting the scooter and opening fire, wounding both men and children. Disturbingly, the victims included 2 brothers aged 3 and 6 who were shot in the leg while walking with their mother. Currently, all victims are recuperating their ordeal, triggering a citywide manhunt for the suspects. As of now, the investigation remains active, with detectives tirelessly working around the clock to apprehend the culprits. I mean, what did these niggas expect? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Like, y'all doing wild crimes on camera and then going back to your house and all, like taking off your mask and all of that. Like, y'all don't even be thinking about what y'all doing. Y'all see kids, y'all supposed to, you feel me, spin back later or whatever. I don't know, man. Honestly, it makes no sense to me. But now y'all niggas is on camera and niggas is looking for y'all, like, you feel me? And the way that the city moving, niggas be ratting like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So people gonna see this surveillance footage, or they got this shit all over the place. They got y'all pictures, feel me? So that mean them niggas gonna find y'all niggas. Y'all should have been more attacked about what y'all doing. And now I'm saying there's kids out here. I'm pretty sure y'all got little brothers and sisters, or you know what I mean, nieces, nephews, or little cousins and all that, bro. So y'all gangsters, y'all gotta be more mindful about what y'all doing, bro. Cause end of the day, y'all just could possibly have taken a kid's life, and now you gonna ruin your life. You gonna have to go sit up and all that. But it is what it is, man. But we got one more story to end this off. Matter of fact, we got two more stories, you know what I'm saying? But let's go get into that too. The NYPD are now searching for 3 unidentified individuals linked to a robbery. The incident occurred on Thursday, July 6th at roughly 1:54 p.m. near Morris Avenue and McClellan Street. The suspects, as yet unidentified, assaulted a 13-year-old boy and took his cell phone by force. Following the robbery, the suspects fled on foot, leaving the scene. The young victim was taken to Bronx Care Health System, where his condition is reported to be stable. Man, I had to throw that in there because, like, again, a lot of kids is getting caught up in these crimes, you know what I'm saying? Either they the ones doing it or they the ones being the victims of it, you feel me? Why are you robbing a 13-year-old boy? Like, I mean, to be fair, it probably could be some other 13-year-olds or something like that. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. But if you a grown-ass man, like, backing out a gun or just robbing a 13-year-old, that's crazy. Like, my mans can't even get a job till about next year. He don't even got his working papers, bro. What are you robbing a 13-year-old for? Like, his sneakers? I don't get it, though. But 13-year-olds getting robbed, 5 and 6 and 3-year-olds getting shot. Like, well, I'm tired of asking what's going on, but what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, I'm saying, after the pandemic, everybody had been going topsy-turvy, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But I got one more story for you. Let's get into that too before I come back with some more commentary. Parents wheeled a dead baby girl out of a shelter in a stroller in the Bronx and dumped her near Yankee Stadium, according to prosecutors. The baby was identified as 3-month-old Genevieve Kamager. I don't know if I said that right. And now both of her parents face charges. The parents of a 3-month-old girl found dead in a trash bag in a wooded area off the Major Deegan Expressway have been indicted in the infant's killing. Damian Komager, accused of shaking the baby to death, and Ivana Pelosi placed her inside a stroller and they wheeled her out of the Bronx homeless shelter they were staying before dumping the body in a bag not far from Yankee Stadium, prosecutors say. Details of the indictment against Komager, 23, and Pelosi, 20, alleged the parents placed 3-month-old Genevieve Komager inside of a plastic bag and abandoned the infant in a wooded area in late May. The medical examiner's office has ruled this case as a homicide. Komager's charges in the indictment include murder, manslaughter, tampering with evidence, and concealing a human corpse. Pelosi faces the same charges of tampering with evidence and concealing a corpse. 3 law enforcement officials direct the knowledge of the investigation have said neither parent is from NYC. They're both originally the dad is from Louisiana and the mom is from Switzerland. They met in Europe about a year ago. Pelosi came to the U.S. in December, gave birth in February, the officials said. It wasn't clear how long they had been staying at the shelter. Sources confirmed shelter staff said both had been there with a newborn, but checked out suddenly on May 16th without the infant. According to the law enforcement officials, that was 2 days after Komager allegedly killed the baby Genevieve. Although he didn't confess to a relative for another 13 days, they said, the relative asked for a welfare check the day after that call, which is what led to the grisly discovery off-highway Sunday evening. Prosecutors said the couple lied to a child protective specialist who called the parents a day before their arrest on May 29th. Each is accused of telling the specialist that they had relocated with the baby girl, alive and well, to Louisiana. According to sources, Komager allegedly told authorities he took the baby and hit her because she wouldn't stop crying. She ended up dying, and the couple allegedly disposed of the body together, they added. A stroller they used to bring the infant's body into the area next to the pedestrian bridge was found nearby, law enforcement said. The baby's cause of death needs further study, the medical examiner's office said, but did confirm she had been killed. Attorney information for the parents were unknown, but they are scheduled to appear in court on September 12th. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I said, I don't care if I'm repeating myself. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all harming children. Mind you, I ain't gonna lie, they 20 and 23. Y'all don't even need kids. Y'all bugged out. Y'all doing all type of whatever. Who knows? Y'all probably drug addicts, crackheads or something. Probably taking a little Fenty and all that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to stay away from children. If you cannot raise a child, please do not raise a child. Please, man. Like, we need these kids to grow up and be the future, man, and not have parents like y'all, man. If you can't do that, you should have gave the kid up or something like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then more or less, that's the father. Nigga, you don't got no postpartum depression, nigga. What the fuck you hitting the kid talking about it won't stop crying, bro? But, man, I don't know, man. That's my stories for today, my updates, man. We need to do better, man, especially in the Bronx right now, man. We going through a little crisis, and it look like it's just not being really taken serious because everybody has a stigma of the Bronx or whatever the case is. But, bro, we got to chill, bro. Leave the kids out of it. Leave the kids out of it. Let the kids grow. Let the kids be kids. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, man, I'm off this, man. Holla at me, man. I'll see y'all next time for the next video, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Holla at your boy, man. It's Visuals for the Culture.